Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading. If it's found you when it's found you for a reason, so trust you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this time. And when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Also, please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me, so block, report or ignore, but just, it's not me. Let's get on with your reading. What are you supposed to know? What are you supposed to hear right now? What would benefit you for your highest good to know about, to have a heads up on before it happens? For some reason I was hearing that song. I've not heard the song since I was little, but it's like, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a place that you heard of once in a lullaby. So I wonder if rainbows are going to come out. 3 of Cups, the Tower, 10 of Wands. Oh, now I know where this come through. Okay. 2 of Swords. You're going through it. You're going through it. Okay. King of Pentacles at the end. Because it's like somewhere over the rainbow. The skies are blue. The dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. So it kind of feels as if you're hoping for a better day, right? You're like, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, something's coming in. Because there's a lot going on that's not too peachy, it feels. I'm not speaking negativity into your life. I feel as if this is where you're coming out of now. Right. Like I'm trying to say, like you are focusing on where you're going and what's going to come in for you in brighter days to come. 3 of Cups here is the energy of, usually, 3 of Cups is like about social, having friends, having fun with friends, laying your hair down, enjoying yourself, but you've got the Tower right next to that. So it seems as if you've recently almost had like a clear out or a massive, big, major change when it comes to friends, or like a lot of you, 3 of Cups for me can be like friends, but it's like friends that just want to drink, friends that just want to party, have fun, but there's no substance, there's no depth, right? And I'm not looking down on anyone that's, you know, but it just seems as if there's something you are aware you don't resonate, you don't fit in with anymore. You're trying to let go of, and then boom, major change. Maybe you've been wanting or trying to find a way to distance yourself from certain people, and it kind of feels like you've been meaning to do this for a while, and then the universe has intervened recently and made it so you had to distance yourself from certain people that were negative influences. Because you might be wondering, oh, why did they betray me? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Because it just feels as if it had to happen for you to finally, I don't usually say this, but it feels like burn a bridge. And I don't usually say that. I usually say like, you know, like it feels like there's something toxic enough where you have to burn the bridge and leave it behind you. 10 of Wands right next to that. Moving on. Moving on. Your energy is a very strong one, like especially for that song Somewhere Over the Rainbow to come through, of you looking on brighter days, good things coming in, being very optimistic, staying very positive whilst trying to transform out of something intense. Something intense. There's this energy of you staying positive, moving forward, choosing to move forward, choosing to focus on where you're going rather than where you've been. You are insanely strong and insanely like, I don't think you are aware how strong you are to be able to keep on pushing forward, keep on pushing on, keep on moving forward, keep on staying positive above all else, right? Because you can keep on walking forward, but you could become kind of pessimistic, but you're refusing to let the world make you pessimistic. You're refusing, no matter what happens in your life, you're refusing to become cold or cynical. You're like, no matter what, I will keep on looking somewhere over the rainbow. There's always good that's going to come. It's going to come. You are immensely powerful and strong to do that consistently. 2 of Swords. You're stuck in your mind though. So there's something where I feel as if you might be focusing more on your outsides changing, not your outsides. You might be focusing more on your outside world, your physical life, your job, your career, your relationships, your friends, your living situation. You may be looking outside of yourself, and that's where you're going. Somewhere over the rainbow, something's going to change, right? And you're being optimistic when it comes to that. I don't feel as if you're being optimistic in your mind about yourself, though. And so I think this whole message is saying, align your inner thoughts, your beliefs about yourself, your self-concept, and remember, you're a magnet. You're a magnet. Because I just feel as if you're being very optimistic and you're staying positive. Good things are coming in, good things are coming in. And you're looking for them and you're waiting for them and you're keeping your head up. Great. Amazing. So much strength to do that. But there's something now where you're conquering the next level of that. Your mind and the things you believe about yourself, the things you say about yourself, the things you say to yourself, that no one can hear. If you had a friend that spoke to you the way you speak to yourself, gone. You would cut them off. It looks like you have, right? You would get rid of them. That's not a way to speak to someone. Yet, you continue to speak to yourself that way? No. No. And I think you're now realizing that and being more aware and replacing any negative self-talk with positive self-talk and beliefs. A belief is just a thought repeated over and over. So if you want to believe nicer things about yourself, start consistently thinking positive things about yourself and watch your life transform, because then I feel like then all of the positivity you still can feel coming into your life. You're still so optimistic, but there's this imbalance of the universe waiting for you to become aligned with it inside. You're waiting, you know it's coming, but it's going to happen exactly when you feel aligned with it, worthy of it, deserving of it, truly down to your core, no, and that way you get to keep it, especially with King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles is like sturdy, strong, genuine, long-lasting. So whether this is a person or the energy you're shifting into of going, all this good stuff I can feel coming into my life, I am worthy of it, and when it comes in, I'm going to create a safe space where it stays. If this is you attracting abundance and wealth and money, you're going to feel worthy enough to look after it and invest it and take care of it and be smart with it. Especially if you're someone that usually wouldn't do that. You're usually maybe someone that would go, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Who am I to have this amount of money and just spend it? I don't know. There's something where you're being more smart. Clarify the Three of Cups. But it's smart because I feel like there's self-sabotage in the past of not believing you were worthy of certain things. So whether it's relationship, money, career opportunities, you would, without even realize it, self-sabotage because you didn't believe you were capable of keeping it. The Emperor, clarifying the Three of Cups. Controlling. The Emperor, controlling, sometimes a bit egotistical. They believe... the Emperor, I usually take this in a really positive way, but it's clarifying that Three of Cups of some type of friendship connection, some type of friends, people around you, socializing. Your group of people has changed recently or is about to change because they are negative influences or have been in some way stifling your growth. I feel like I keep getting alcohol come through. Alcohol. A lot of you, it's time. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm so bossy, aren't I? It's the Emperor energy. It's the Emperor energy. I'm going to boss you around. Stop. Poison. You're poisoning your minds. You're poisoning your minds. You're becoming very much... Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But at the end of the day, if that message is for you, you know it is. And there's something where you're taking control back and you're becoming the Emperor. Rather than having other people control you, other people be in charge of you, you're like, actually, I'm in control. I'm walking away. That's not the type of person I want to be. Clarify the Tower. You have the Page of Pentacles with the Tower. Page of Pentacles is... Ooh, okay. Whew. Intense. There's something or someone around you Page of Pentacles is an opportunity. opportunity. But there's some type of opportunity coming in that's leaving just as quickly. There's some type of opportunity being offered, a job, a raise, a chance. You're very skilled, you're very talented, you are capable of fulfilling this opportunity. For some reason, the Tower's here, massive transformation. So either this opportunity comes in and you self-sabotage, or because of this Three of Cups is still here. So there could have been an opportunity, this could have been the recent past, where you self-sabotage because you're around the wrong people, you've become like them, you didn't think you were worthy, you didn't fully commit to an opportunity coming in, you messed it up, end of that opportunity. Don't worry, there's other opportunities. You're not ever offered just one thing in your life. You didn't make it, too bad. There's always new things coming in if you believe you're worthy of and open to accepting them. So don't panic if you have done something or not fully achieved or succeeded in a certain opportunity, because there's always new, there's always more, there's always different. There isn't just that one thing, because I'm getting some of you have tunnel vision on this one thing, it's not worked out, and now you're like, oh, it's the end of my life. It's the end of my life, this didn't work. But so just know there's always other avenues and also other opportunities down the same avenue. Don't close yourself off, I promise you. Anyways, Page of Pentacles could also be the fact that, just to turn this into a more positive light, some of you, your talent, your skill, something you're very good at, is actually transforming your life in a positive way. In a positive way of taking you out of a situation, getting you away from people that aren't good for you. It's massive transformation, massive change. So it's major, and I just can't tell which way this is going. Either this is an opportunity, like I said, that you're not completely fulfilling to your best of abilities for some reason, or you are completely fulfilling it, and that's the reason there'll be some type of Tower moment for you, because it's going to destroy. You've got to let go and grieve the life you currently have to create the life you want to live, if that makes sense, right? You can't be operating on two timelines at the same time. If you're moving into this new place, you can't still be in the old, so you have to let go and destroy where you currently are. And I know this sounds really harsh, but it's the words coming through. You have to, I don't know, I'm also getting something about you've got to destroy the person you currently are to become the person you've always wanted to be. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. You have the King of Wands. You're moving on as well from someone. King of Wands is someone kind of like, this is the energy of fake it till you make it. And this, for me, is the energy of someone that, they're not on your wavelength. They're not on your wavelength, but they will act like they are. They will say all the right things. They will do all the right things, maybe even, just for a little bit. Just for enough time to make you believe they are who they say they are. And then I think you're learning, let go. You're letting go of someone because they may look great and they may look the part and they may look like they are going to exceed your expectations and live up to some type of hype or some type of fantasy you have. You're going, yeah, I can't, you're not. From what I've seen, from what you showed me, you're not actually going to live up to the hype of what I've hyped you up to be, so I've got to let go of you. Because you can't, like, yeah, there's something where you're moving on. So you're moving on from a group of friends, you're also moving on from a particular crush, friend, situationship, whatever you want to call it. There's someone that you are letting go of. Could also be, I'm also getting you're moving on from a version of yourself that was this. You're moving on from this. You're going, I don't want to be the person that's fake it till you make it. I don't want to be this person that has to pretend I feel confident. I want to genuinely know I'm confident and believe I'm confident. And so you're letting go of this being an act. And you're moving into the energy of just going, yeah, I'm the Emperor. I'm the Emperor. I don't need to pretend to be a King of Wands. I'm the Emperor. I'm all the kings in one. I have everything to offer. I believe in myself. There's a sense of like confidence coming in that you don't have to think you need to fake. Clarify the Two of Swords. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, divine counterparts. A match made in heaven. Some of you are moving on from someone, but like the reason you don't like them is because they're a lot like you. So everything they do, it's like, oh, how dare they do that? What, like, why? I hate people like that. And then you go, oh, I do that all the time. Like, there's something where if you were being really honest with yourself, the things that annoy you about this person very much are just mirroring yourself. And there's something here as well, like looking at the moon, that's just really making me believe that even more. There's something you might be overthinking, someone you might be overthinking, Why do they grind your gears so much? Why can you not get them off your mind? They're very much similar to you. They're almost like the universe showing you a reflection of yourself in another person to awaken you to the parts of yourself that you should heal, that you don't like, right? You're like, I don't like that they're doing this. Without ever realizing until you saw this, you then go, oh, did I just do that thing that, ooh, whoops. Like, there's something where they've shown up in your life maybe to teach you. Also show you that you can still be very alluring and attractive and magnetic even when you're not perfect, right? Because this person is grinding your gears, but you're still drawn to them. So that shows you as well that you're still magnetic, and it, like, something energizing. There's something, like, exciting about you. You, like yourself, are excited about your own energy because you're excited about this person and you see yourself in them. You see yourself in them. There's something about them where they remind you of you. You remind them of them. So you're lighting each other up. You're bouncing off each other because you're like, I really like you, but you remind me of me. So that means I quite like me now. But I never liked me before, but you're making me like me because I remind me of you, and you, like, I don't know, there's a weird bounce back. Clarify the King of Pentacles. You have the Empress, Emperor, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You really do remind each other of each other because you're perfect counterparts. How's this whole thing to clarify the King of Pentacles? I don't even know how this reading started. I genuinely don't know how this reading started, apart from like, oh, it started with like somewhere over the rainbow. Things are going to get better. You're moving on from connections, from friendships, from people that aren't good for you, that aren't healthy. As you do that, as you see massive transformation and change, by making the hard decision, the hard call to move on and hope better is coming. And that better for a lot of you is a relationship, or the relationship you're in shifting from Queen of Wands, King of Wands to boom, power couple, Emperor, Empress. But this up level, this upgrade, to get from like this, these for me feel more like entertaining, right? You and this person, your energies were that of, you would walk into a room, everyone would look your way, and you'd be powerful. What they wouldn't know is it wasn't grounded. When the lights were off, or when you were home, like when you were alone with this person, your masks fell off, you were completely different people, and you didn't feel like you genuinely believed you're in your own power, if that makes sense. But the whole world, everyone around you would see you and this person very confident, very attractive, very magnetic, but it wasn't grounded in authenticity. You didn't think this was your authentic self because it wasn't. You had to put a mask on. And then there's something where you and someone else, I don't know if it's from walking away from friends that made you feel like you needed to shrink, that you needed to be someone else, that you needed to water yourself down, I'm not sure. Maybe you've walked away from a relationship that made you feel as if you weren't enough. Whatever it may be, as you're moving on, it's taking a lot of courage to move on. You're moving into your authentic self, and you are with someone that is also their authentic self as well. And then you're creating a massive abundance. King of Pentacles, like you and them, because you already have the Emperor and the Empress. But so for that to clarify the King of Pentacles, there's something around you and this person building something of like long-lasting stability and wealth, and there's something priceless about this, of other people are going to be jealous or want what you've got, but no matter how much money they have, no matter what they achieve in their life, they're never going to be able to embody what you and someone else have unless they have the courage to be who they really are. Because I don't know why I'm just getting, you can't really love someone if they're not themselves. And I don't know why that's coming through, but it kind of makes sense now that I'm thinking about it, because if someone's got a mask on and they're pretending to be someone they're not, and you go, oh, I love you, they're not going to believe it because they're not actually showing you the real them, right? So even if you and this person were like, oh, I love you, I'm so attracted, like everything's great, so beautiful, it wouldn't actually hit home because you're wearing a mask. So you're like, no, you don't love me, you love the mask I'm wearing. Whereas you are shifting into this energy of, this is who I really am. I'm this powerful Empress, and someone else, I'm this Emperor. So when you feel love and express love, you actually feel each other's love genuinely because you're showing up as yourselves. You get to actually feel, you get to feel the weight of someone's love and know that it's not conditional based on appearance or a mask, or whether or not you're saying the right things or acting this way or this way or this way. You're just being who you are, saying how you feel, acting out of like yeah. This is really beautiful, but it's somewhere over the rainbow. So some of you have gone through a really rocky time, and it might be in your relationship right now, but you'll move out of this rocky time in your relationship because you're both like committed to stepping up and going, we want to be our best selves around each other all the time, not just when people are looking, right? Because it's going from a show of entertaining, putting on happy faces, to going, what if we can try and step up when lots of people are around, or when there's, why can't we actually do this behind the scenes and show up for each other all the time, as much as we can, as much as we possibly can? Why don't we like commit to growing and becoming this power couple, like intensely powerful? I really get this feeling of like jealousy from other people is going to come in, and you're going to love it, because there's something where you and this person have always had jealousy, and you've used it as fuel, or you've used it as like confirmation. If people are jealous, that means they want something you've got. It means you've got something good, right? So there's something where there's going to be jealous energies trying to interfere, but you're powerful enough to not give a crap and not let it burst your bubble, but also use it as fuel. Use it as, yes, we're doing the right thing. You want something we've got? Well, we must have something worth having. Like, I don't know. You don't let things get to you. I don't know what this whole reading is about. It turned into a love reading. It wasn't intended to, but it happens. Life happens. Maybe you're not intending to switch into a love, a romantic relationship or something, but life happens. Hate to break it to you. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. When something I say resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Why did I say that past tense? If something I say resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you when I see you.